Nick Shutkiss over there at Windsor Auto Sales. Go see Nicky. He's a good boy. Lights on the car corner pace car are out. As Rhett the Jet Barco is going to bring them around. Here they come. Green flag and we're racing. Here we go, side by side, coming out of turn 2. It's a drag race into turn 3 between Rhett the Jet and the toughest driver at Rockford Speedway to pass, Jake Van Oski. As Van Oski's going to go right back to the inside of Rhett. Whoa, they make contact. Whoa, DJ Smith also almost getting into that with Mike Byer. So Rhett the Jet out in the early lead. Rhett the Jet Barco started in with us here probably about 3 weeks ago, I think it is now, and glad to see him here every week in that 37 car. DJ Smith on the inside of Mike Byer. Mike Byer on the inside of Jake Van Oski. Here comes Driver X on the outside of DJ Smith. He's closed the door on DJ. Byer getting a little sideways there, coming out of turn 4. Now he's going to go to the inside to try to get around Rockford's toughest driver to pass. Whoop. And Mike Byer hanging on to it, coming out of turn 4. And Rhett the Jet is turning on the Jets. He wants to be $500 richer with the bonus money. 35 laps for the Stanley Steamer late models. For Driver X getting around Jake Van Oski now. David Thomason looking to do the same. So your points leaders are running currently 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 5th. Wild Willie Nelson sitting 4th in points. Starting to look to try to tuck it in right with Jake Van Oski. Let's see what happens there. DJ Smith now on the inside to challenge Mike Byer. Going into 3. Rex right there waiting for somebody to make a mistake so he can make his move. DJ Smith wants 2nd. Let's see what Driver X is going to do. Just patiently waiting. Still a lot of laps left. We've got 25 to go for Rhett the Jet Barco. And that's Iron Mike Byer holding on to that 2nd spot. DJ Smith really battling it out, trying to grab 2nd. Wild Willie Nelson trying to get around the toughest driver at Rockford to pass now. DJ and Byer. Oh, Wild Willie gets spun around. Yellow flag. I don't know who's got 2nd place, so slow it down there. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure if Willie lost it on his own there or if something else happened, but the 25 is going to have to go to the back of the pack there. DJ Smith had won the first feature of the 2020 season in the 80 car. Hasn't seen victory lane since then in the features. We'll see if this tonight could be his night. Lights in the car corner pace car out. They're now entering the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. Here they come. Green flag and we're racing. DJ Smith immediately going to work on Rhett the Jet as it's a drag race out of... So yellow flag's going to come out as that restart is not going to work as DJ Smith had a good advantage and tried to immediately go to work on Rhett the Jet. So we're going to try it again. All right, we're going to try it again. Everybody's going to get back to their original spot. All right, we're going to try it again. Rhett the Jet Barco, bringing the group around. Everybody bumped up, ready to go. Let them know, let's go. Here they come. Green flag and we're racing. Looks a lot better that time. Into turn 3. DJ Smith wanting to grab some leeway here and try to work on Rhett the Jet, but Mike Byer slamming that door shut. Mike Byer wants in. Driver X getting around David Thomason now to secure 4th place. DJ Smith trying to get back next side by side with Mike Byer. There is a battle for 2nd place. All right, DJ Smith getting around the 75 of Mike Byer now for 2nd. Here comes Driver X trying to do the same thing. And here Smith, he's closing the gap on Rhett the Jet Barco. Driver X now trying to challenge for that 3rd spot against Mike Byer. Everybody else single file. Jerry Stafford the 2nd end to the inside to let Wild Willie Nelson by. 7th car having some issues here tonight. Driver X trying to go at it again here to get around the 75 of Mike Byer. Whoa, Mike Byer rear end came a little, looks like it came a little loose there coming out of turn 4. Good driving by the 75 car to hang on to it. As Driver X, John Reynolds Jr. trying to get around the 75. 21 down, 14 to go. Rhett the Jet has been the leader the entire time. DJ Smith trying to bring him in. Between and Byer. To go this time by for Rhett the Jet Barco. Jet had never raced oval track racing until this year. He did a lot of road courses, so definitely liking what he's doing tonight. As he's pulling away from DJ Smith now. It's now or never for DJ Smith. If he's going to make a move on him, he's got to do it now. Driver X still trying to get around the 75 of Mike Byer. You can see the B103 car of David Thomason, that rear end starting to get a little loose on him there as he's coming out of the turns. So with 5 to go, is it going to be Rhett the Jet or is it going to be DJ Smith? And the battle for 3rd continues. The Jet Barco. Oh! David Thomason looking to start challenging driver X. White flag out for Rhett the Jet.
How you doing?
Here comes DJ Smith. Here we go. He was right up there next to him. Checkered flag's out. Oh, DJ Smith spins out. Look out. Oh, Nelly. Mike Byer grabs second. Third place goes to Driver X, John Rose Jr. Fourth to David Thomason. Fifth to Jake Van Oski. Oh, man.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Sponsored by Windsor Auto Sales, Good Boys Auto Care Center. First win on an oval track. Usually runs road courses. I'll see if I can get him to tell us about that. We can't see your car, but whatever. All right. Wow. Had a great race against DJ Smith. He was right there every step of the way. Back and forth, and Rhett the Jet Barco just wheeled it out. And here he sits in victory lane. What do you think about that race, Rockford Speedway? We got one more race to go. Don't go anywhere. Sixer feature. All right, make some noise. He's getting out in a minute. The hat's going on. He's got helmet head. All right, make some noise. It's Rhett the Jet Barco. Rhett the Jet, come on over here, man. I got to have my interview with you. First of all, congratulations. I got to meet you for the first time, I believe it was about 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, and you had told me you had never raced oval track before. This was the first time. You normally would race the road courses. How do you like racing the oval track?
It's a lot different. You got to manage the car a lot differently. I mean, here there's only 2 turns, where there's a lot of tracks I have. There's 14 turns, where you got to focus a lot more on these 2 turns and be within a foot, where like in my stuff, you can kind of give a little more leeway.
Did you see what happened to the 80 car on the last lap? I'm just out of curiosity. Did you see what happened?
I did not.
He spun out in turns 3 and 4 trying to get you, so you had secured the victory, so he had dropped to the back, but I know you got some people to thank. Who do you want to thank?
First off, Windsor Auto Sales, and Nicky is a good boy. This is his car. We've worked hard this past 3 weeks to get this car ready. It hadn't run in about a year, and it's been a lot of long nights after work. They're in the shop till 12 o'clock, and of course, Good Boy Auto Care. We work at it there, get to use all their tools and machines. They're pretty sweet to me.
And the hard work and the long nights paid off tonight as here you sit in victory lane. Now what are the other cars that you race now? You've told me about them, but tell the fans.
About last year, I raced an open wheel car. It's called the Formula Enterprise 2 car. I won the national championship last year, and then this year we moved up to a GT2 car and running in the Trans Am series, and hopefully go run the full Pro Series next year and travel the country.
Outstanding. Rockford Speedway, make some noise one more time for Rhett the Jet Barco.
We're going to do the shot with Terry and then go to you.
All right, perfect. So there's the extra money from Left Turn Transport. Rhett the Jet Barco taking the cash prize home tonight. All right.